Welcome back to Vicious Mockery, where our friends here are back on the boat. They're on a boat. We're on a boat, and it's New Year's. And so we're having a good time here. The Vicious Mockery crew, the Pickle Posse, are celebrating New Year's, day after New Year's, with you guys. I hope you guys had a good New Year. I know I did. Oh! I really gotta stop. But let's check in with our friends here and find out what dreams they want for D&D for the new year. Let's find out their D&D New Year's aspirations, starting with Andrew.
Oh, yes. Woo, Happy New Year!
Those are dice. Don't drink them.
Sorry, I keep doing that. I gotta stop. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to the future. What was the question?
What do you want? What dreams we have for the new year, sir?
I don't dream.
Oh, that's just.
It's a medical condition.
Okay. How about Paola?
I want to be better at this game.
Better at Dungeons and Dragons.
Better at Dungeons and Dragons.
You just play.
Need to be better.
Okay. What do you mean? Like you want to memorize more of your stuff?
Just be better at RP.
Okay. Better at RP. All right. What about you two? What are your New Year's aspirations for the show, for D&D,
Okay.
What you got?
or whatever?
What you got?
I guess I'll go first. For D&D, I don't give a fuck. I want to draw more and write more and focus on stuff that's important and not be attracted to the siren's call, as it were,
Ah.
to the faff.
Yes.
I don't want to be wasting my time.
I agree.
But you?
Me, I've recently started a campaign, and I just wish to continue that campaign, and hopefully my players have fun.
And I want my voice to come back.
Yeah,
Oh, it'll be back.
that's about it.
I know it will, but I'm very impatient.
Can I change my wish to
Yeah.
hope it doesn't?
Dumb. Boo.
You hope it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, for Vicious Mockery, I hope that more of you tell your friends to like and subscribe and ring the little bell so you know when we have new episodes coming out. Tell your friends, you get bonus points for that.
Yeah.
And more comments and more Rihanna.
Yeah. And it's okay if your friends don't watch the first episodes. You can just start later on, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's a lot of episodes out there. You don't need to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
Catch
we
up.
even do a recap episode, if you guys remember, around episode 20-something. We recap episodes 1, 2, and 3 for you guys. So you can tell your friends to start there and kind of proceed.
Or just give your friends a recap yourself, and then they can
Yeah.
watch where you're watching.
Yeah, maybe I'll do some sort of a drunk recap. Who knows? I like to do stuff without asking these guys.
Also, for the new year, we're planning on much more stuff. As you guys probably already seen, we had the LA Comic-Con review trailer where we walked around LA Comic-Con. We're expecting to do that some more. There's going to be more people in front of the camera besides just me. So we'll be hearing other voices, other people, and we'll explore other cons, doing other things. We're thinking about live streaming. So whatever you guys want to see from the Pickle Posse here or any of our ancillary cast, which includes Marissa, if you, which you will see, you're going to meet her sometime very soon.
In like a couple weeks.
In a couple of weeks, yes.
Or was that a couple weeks ago?
No.
a couple weeks.
It'll be 2 weeks from now that you guys are going to meet Marissa,
Oh.
who is going to be in a one shot, which we're planning on doing a couple of those in the near future. But if you guys have anything that you want to see for the new year, this is your time. In the comments, let us know what you want to see from our cast. Live streams? Do you want to see? Jose and Andrew here?
We'll
Like,
dance.
Go,
We will dance for you.
go head to head on Rocket League? Do you want to see that
I will
happen?
destroy
Do
you.
you
Will
want to
totally
see that
destroy
happen?
me.
We can make that happen. You just have to say it in the comments below.
Do I get to keep the points that I accidentally score on my own goal?
No, that's not how that works. Yeah. How
I'm
about we
not
play
into
that?
Yeah, all right, I'm down with that.
But let's go back to the sea. You smell the sea air hit your face.
I
as
smell
we're
something else.
back in the world of Daya.
Yeah.
I'm not smelling sea air.
Who would like to take the story first?
Well, can I talk to this man?
Be him.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
I put the sword down. The cage is made of whalebone bone,
Well bones.
and there's another cage here.
Yes.
Can I hear like movement in that cage? Growling maybe? An
Yes.
animal of some sort? Gentlemen, sir, may I ask what your name is?
I don't remember. They took so much from me, man.
They took your name, sir?
I don't know. Maybe? Yes? Does that make sense?
No. Hey, why are you here? Why are you encaged here?
I don't know, man.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Are you friends with Captain John?
Who's that?
You're fucking useless.
Ask him why he's here.
Hey, he doesn't know.
Ask him what the last thing you remember.
What were you doing before this cage?
I was at my home.
Where's that?
I don't remember. I just see faces and names. There's a face of a man, older man, face of a woman.
Human?
No.
Elvin?
Pointed ears.
Oh, shit, son of a gun. Can I do a medicine
And
check?
I don't remember having all these tattoos.
You don't. Can I do a medicine check just to kind of see his state? Like, is he like delusional? What's going
Yeah.
on? That's 15.
So you don't know how to look for like concussions or any like.
Right, I can't touch him, but
Yeah.
just from what I see.
The scarring, like, well, not scarring, but he does look like he's having like severe memory lapses. So like his brain like keeps like resetting on him. He'll remember one thing and then it just kind of like looks like he looks shocked that he remembered something and then kind of startled. And so it's like he keeps forgetting and remembering.
All right, I'm gonna kneel down.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take out the little amulet I have for Daya.
Uh-huh.
And kind of hold it. I'm gonna point at him. I'm here to help, man. All right? It's no problem. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and heal him a little bit.
Okay.
See if that helps his memory.
He looks a little bit less emaciated. Some of the scratches that he has, and like he has like burnt knees and like messed up shoulders and elbows from just rolling around on the wood here and the hay that's on the floor. So some of those heal up, but he's still pretty emaciated looking. He still looks pretty hungry, malnourished. Yeah.
All right.
And he's like, oh, feels a little better. But I don't know. Where's this boat going? Are we in a boat?
Yes, we're in a boat. Sir, I'm going to have to tell you to calm down for a sec. You're in a pretty bad shape, but you also don't have any information from me here. So I don't mean any harm to you. But how about we keep this conversation to ourselves, all right? We never talked? I'll see if I can get you out of here.
Do you have any food on you?
I pull up like a little bit of jerky or something.
Yeah, he grabs it and just like, he just like mowing it like it's
I'll see
gone
if I can
before.
come back and somehow free you, all right? But this never happened, all right? You and me never talked?
Okay, that's weird.
Well, sir, I mean, I don't want them to put me in a cage with you. Then I'd be useless.
Oh, okay,
All right? All right. Get some
Okay.
rest, all right?
all right.
And I put that back on there.
Yeah. I'm gonna say he looks like an emaciated Brad Pitt because we haven't said Brad Pitt.
Damn. Okay.
Obviously,
It's a
a
very
young Brad
attractive
Pitt.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Fantasy.
Young Brad Pitt.
with pointed ears.
Then we gotta fucking save him.
Oh, can I check the...
Brad Pitt in
the whalebone
in
cage?
Fight Club. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta save him real
Does
quick.
this look magical at all, or are they using whalebone for no
Oh,
reason?
but he's bomb.
Whalebone's pretty strong.
Why don't you give me
That's why they
a
used to make
arcane
corsets
check?
out of it. Oh, well, fuck.
Natural 20?
So
Plus
for they have no arcane tracings.
So it's just for the strength?
It's just for the strength. You do kind of notice something curious about the way the whalebones are sort of tied together.
What's curious about it?
So they don't use the same kind of ropes that are around here. They're like thicker and they're covered in tar.
And I'm guessing there's a door, like a lock or something.
Yeah, well, there's sort of a lock that locks two of the areas together that seems to be some kind of a door.
Is the lock metal?
The lock is metal, yeah.
I feel like I should check out what that monster is, but it might go batshit crazy if I do. All right, I'll check it. Why not? I'll sneak up next to that thing. 13.
13. You just want to peek?
I just want to peek. Little one-eye peek.
It is pretty big. It occupies like that entire square right there. It's not I wouldn't say it's not a large creature,
Can I tap?
but it's bigger than you.
Furry?
Big,
Skinny?
furry, black fur.
I thought there was gonna be a little dragon that actually
Whalebone?
manages the forge.
Whalebone cage as well?
Yeah.
They're both whalebone cage? Okay. I'll close that. I'll head back to the smith and put the sword away.
Okay.
And then I'll head up to see if I can find Aote.
Okay.
And I'll bring some of the nails with me.
All right. So as soon as you go up the stairs, you see Aote, and she is being assisted by. Now I'm forgetting everybody. Zazzle. 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 Lazzle. Lazzy.
Good luck with that.
Lazzy. And they are kind of cutting wood to size. They're just kind of going along. Why don't you give me a some kind of a skill check for cutting wood?
Are they using that rusted saw that she was?
Oh, God
You
damn
are
it.
the worst cutting wood.
She cleaned it though.
Did she?
Yeah, she cleaned it.
There's a couple of saws, but
I just fell over the pile of wood.
did you get a nat one?
I
She
got
got
a
a splinter.
Got a 2? And give me like a strength or
It's
strength
only a
check.
plus one.
Athletics maybe?
Plus 2 is a 4.
4.
I tripped.
What it is like you can't quite like press
A broken nail.
through. Yeah.
I
You know,
Can
I
I try
get there.
again?
that's what I do professionally.
I get there and I hand the
Not bad.
nails over
14.
to this guy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, here, I made some of these. I don't know who needs them, but maybe you can
I know.
try
How
and
do I end
distribute
this
those.
type of labor?
And I help
Huh.
Aote.
How
Oh
do I end
yes,
up with
yes,
this type
yes.
of
Yeah.
labor?
They're for me.
Standing
Thank you,
around.
thank you. And he goes and he puts them in another crate that's just full of nails already.
Mind if I help you cut some wood right now?
Sure. I
I
rolled a
take the-
14.
I take the saw from
You're
the
able
guy.
to like cut a couple to size now.
How
I
did
take
end
the
up-
saw from this guy. I'm like, I'll help her out for a bit, all right? You can deal with that.
Oh, okay. That's fine. And you're gonna just make strength checks, athletics.
Where's my athletics? Where is my athletics? Oh, just 13 then.
Yeah, 13. You're able to cut the wood to
I'm
size.
gonna do message,
Uh huh.
and I go, "Is there a reason you're here?"
So this is.
Yeah. So expecting like a nod, yay or nay.
They have a prisoner downstairs. Guy is delusional, can't really remember anything, so I don't know anything about him. But he looks pretty rough.
And this is between the message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure if he's a good guy or a bad guy because he can't remember shit.
Can't you just keep an eye on it? Because I'm pretty sure if we try anything right now, it'd be really bad timing.
No, I agree. I can keep an eye on him. He's in a cage made of whalebone.
Can we?
There's also a monster down there.
Oh, wait,
for a
I'm
big
not
furry
there.
monster. Kind of looking like a bear.
As soon as they're done with this conversation, I'll move over to you two.
So,
Okay, yeah. Oh, this is really hard wood to cut.
that's what she said.
I say that out loud.
So yeah, you
Yes.
just wanna
You get better at it, I promise.
Just keep
Keep an eye on it.
investigating, yeah.
maybe I don't know if you wanna go talk to John or maybe have Miss Pretty over here talk to John.
Probably.
See if we
I
can
have
figure
scales
something
on
out.
my skin, man.
But he likes you and you like him.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Counts like pretty. Pretty to someone.
We'll
So,
talk later.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you. I'll hand the saw back to the guy. Keep working on nails, my man.
Stupid table.
If you need anything, Aote, let me know. I'll be downstairs.
Moving on to the we're going from the cannon deck to the the main deck.
And you can put me back in Smith. I'm
Okay.
back down.
So and you're back in the hull, and then let's do.
Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm talking to John right now, but all my questions are just going to turn to his tattoos. So if you want to go first.
Okay. What am I on the top?
Oh,
Yep, you're on the
fucking-
top.
Fucking voice.
There
Getting
is
people high with shrimp. And yeah, I'm checking out the scene. I'm walking around. What's the good word, buddies?
you
So
are.
wait, what is the difference between that deck and that deck?
So this is the
That's like crow's nest and poop deck
this
and
is
shit.
above
Oh,
this
okay,
one.
gotcha.
So if anything, if you want to think about it,
It's the two corners.
it's just the two corners and then this top part.
Oh, gotcha. They're all
So
lined up.
these are all like lookouts, and if
Yeah,
you
this
want
is where the Sam Elliott mermaid is.
Okay. I said,
Our
how's
wooden
it
mermaid
looking up
looks like
there?
Sam Elliott.
So when you look up these stairs right here, are you talking to the ladies? 'Cause
Yeah,
the
I'm just
ladies are
shouting
the lookout.
around.
Yeah, they hawk spit every time you
No
go.
wonder
and talk.
this deck is so clean. Just spitting on it, scrubbing it. Yeah, I just walk around. I'm just asking how everyone's doing. If anyone needs anything. What's the good word? If they see anything. Follow.
well-
Why do you put your spitters on the lookout? They don't tell us anything. Where's Alice, Sala, and what's her name?
Letty.
Letty. Where are they?
Yeah. So they are on one of the areas over here. There is kind of a perch. It's above here. There's like a little area that you climb up on the side here, and there's a tiny perch on the front. It's like right below the front mast.
All right, I go talk to them.
All right.
Ladies. So, what are your plans now?
That's what I wanted.
There
wanted
you go.
These two. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I don't know why Sala is a mer person. but
Because
she
we
is
can't
today.
find her figurine.
Because I can't find her. Okay. So, well, I guess we're just kind of waiting until we get there, Audrin.
Were you guys planning on accompanying us for the rest of this journey?
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I feel like we already talked about this last episode.
We
Well,
did.
We're going to the
Yeah, we're going to
Isle
monastery.
of Tortoises.
I thought we were going to the monastery. I'm confused.
That's what we're doing, but we have to not crash on a fucking reef.
I thought they were opposite directions.
Dropping them off, or
We are making sure the ship doesn't crash into a reef, and then they're going to continue on their way being a merchant ship as a couple.
and then we're just gonna jump off?
Yes.
I was like, oh, so you guys are just staying on the ship, huh?
Yeah, they're going to be together forever now.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Happy ending.
That's why they wanted silk rings.
We're going to go to Letty's home.
Where do you live, Letty?
Isle of the Turtles.
Isle of the Turtles.
Oh, that's just where you live.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's 4 islands that are off the, they are towards the north end. So we should be able to go a few days travel after we drop you all off. We can take the few days travel along the beyond Sectus here, end up in the Turtle Isle of Turtles.
So what are you going to do about the little situation back home? Are you going to renounce the throne and disappear?
Keep that down. I haven't decided what to do yet. I'm a little broken up about my dad. I don't think I'm ready for a crown or anything like that.
Definitely not.
I don't think the crown is going to be coming to you anytime soon.
Tilly's mom is a smart president lady. She'll have good ideas.
Maybe I can.
Yes, presidents are always smart.
Well, maybe I can ask for.
Fair.
Maybe I can ask for some kind
No
of
argument there.
domestic protection.
From whom?
Well,
She's going to seek asylum.
yeah, maybe I could seek asylum.
What a great
Someone
thought
who's
Sala
on the
had
other
in her
side
head.
of the other.
Seek asylum.
You could seek asylum.
Well, what's going to happen to the throne of Sectus?
Why do you ask her questions she doesn't know the
I
answer
haven't
to?
really
She's a
thought-
Why do you
goddamn
ask her questions
princess.
she doesn't
I
fucking know
haven't
the
really
answer
thought
to?
about it. I just figured that if whoever killed my dad is probably gunning for my head.
That's a valid point.
Cricket.
Probably.
Do you have an idea?
Well,
No, he just
I
says
guess
point
we're gonna
out
have to figure
problems.
out what's going on with the throne. Who's, I guess, what are we, just taking down the monarchy?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm the monarchy. So are
Not if you
taking-
ran away. Now there's a big empty hole there.
I feel like every time we talk, I just get sad.
I know. Murder and regicide, and that happens to do that. Well, you better think about it because trouble's going to follow you wherever you go, and it's going to follow us wherever we go until we figure out what's going to happen.
Audrin, I really appreciate our talks.
I'm sure you do.
I sound like a guinea pig.
Well, good luck with that. Okay, well, what are you doing?
I'm talking to Jonathan about
All right.
his tattoos. Please explain what you can.
Well, you see, in the Isle of Tortuga, they have a master artisan.
Is it Tortuga, is it tortoises, or is it turtles? There's three different.
Who knows? Who knows? No one knows. The DM hasn't decided. Whatever won't get me sued for stealing. So
keep it with
you see, they
turtles.
have this very special ink. It's a magic ink, and they can press it into your skin and make you more powerful. Give you the power of an animal, or they can make you strong, as if your skin is hardened for years of punishment. This is the latter. This is the impact of a cannon to my chest, symbolizing the strength of defense that I'm supposed to have. Unfortunately, I got it after I lost me old nuggly nuggler.
Yeah. 1 second, I have to cough.
That's good. Coughing's good. Get it out of your lungs.
Yeah.
You don't need it in there.
So you should talk to Aote about disguise to maybe help you with the look of your nose later. But since I'm your right-hand man, is there anything I should know about this ship? I do not have to tell my people at all, but I feel like I am opted for a little special information.
Persuasion.
Yeah, okay. Oh God, come on, do me good. Okay, good. Okay, I can work with this.
I think that's above a 20.
Persuasion.
Okay.
Holy fuck, nope, it's a modded 20, yo.
All right. Well, just between you and I got my pet at the bottom.
What's your
Everybody knows I bring him along.
Yeah.
His name is Bumbus,
I love it.
and he's really big, and I like to cuddle him.
Oh, what is he?
He's a black bear.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Yes, but he's very big, and we have to feed him a lot.
I love it. Okay, what do you feed him?
Usually raw meat,
Okay.
fish, lots of fish.
Okay.
Eats about 40 pounds a day.
Oh my, okay. All right, is that the only thing on the ship I should know?
I have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I have a nice little. There's a couple casks of very fine wine down in the old hull. There's
Is the hole the
10
bottom? Wait,
crates
is the
of,
hole where he is?
yeah,
Okay. I'll have to
There's
get some later.
about 10 or so crates of a flour, very special flour, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do indeed.
The crushy, smelly, dizzy kind of flour.
Like regular flour that if you snort, it'll make you dizzy.
Just whatever you do, don't handle it with your hands.
Okay.
We let the ladies handle it, the fuss.
Uh-huh.
We let them handle it because they have these very nice gloves, very thick gloves, and so we let them handle that whenever we can. And there's something else here too, but you don't need to worry about that. Let me show you my prized possession.
Okay.
And
I
he
hope.
takes you out of the room and he walks
pants off.
over to this area and he climbs up the same area and Audrin's down here and he has to excuse himself before Adrin, and he takes you over to the giant crossbow that's at the front.
Okay. Nice.
And he says, "This is my favorite thing in the whole boat. Never had to use it. Happy I haven't. And it's called the Slam Clang. Or no, it's called Gah! I can't come up with a better name. But we named the ship after the sound that it makes when it's fired.
Which is slam cram.
It goes clang. You can strap a man to the front of it, launch the man, and then he'll end up on another ship.
Oh, okay.
But he might have some broken bones.
I'm not going on that at all.
Or you can aim this at a hull of a ship, launch it, and you'll knock a hull the size of a man into the ship. Better than any cannon.
Or you can launch a man into the hull of another ship.
Exactly.
I like this.
Yes, I'm glad he happened to be in the same area, because this man knows what he's talking about.
I love it. I hope we get to use it.
Oh, God, it's the best. I've only ever shot it at rocks.
Okay.
But we could just shoot someone into the ocean, right? Like, pew, shoop.
Yes.
Cool.
Last thing I want is any of the Zopes getting mad because I accidentally killed one of the brothers.
So,
Those crazy kids.
I would.
You guys are crazy kids! Ah! They all cheer.
Very good. Well,
right.
I guess I should probably start cooking.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to help with cooking some more?
I'm just sniffing.
Sure. I don't care. I can do it alone.
All right. Give me
Should we
some
cook?
survival or some kind of skill check for cooking. I usually think survival is cooking.
Okay. I'll take. Oh no, this is bad.
she
That's
just
a
killed us all,
natural
didn't she?
Plus your
Wow.
survival.
Just
which is-
poisoned all of us.
I'm pretty sure it's 0. However, give me a second here.
I'm pretty sure it's 0 as well.
Pretty
but
sure
hold
we're
on,
having the
let me
shits
see.
today.
I mean, my nature's +2.
You want to use nature?
My
I'll let you-
performance is +5.
So do you want to have a +3? you want to do a cooking check for 3?
Okay, fine. I'll do a +3, so 4. However, I
Just
want
burned
to.
everything.
Well, yeah. Well, but when everything's done, I want to number 1, press to digitize it delicious, and number 2, press to digitize it sanitary, as in no food poisoning. And number 3, can I press to digitize it so it looks pretty?
So
I
you
feel
just
like I
magic the
can.
shit out of it.
I feel like I magic the shit out of this garbage I've burnt.
I
And
think it's gonna taste off though.
Oh yeah,
but I flavored
It's
it.
like
You can
processed food.
flavor with prestidigitation.
process flavoring though.
So like,
You know,
maybe the best chefs
my
in the
shrimp
world
don't
are just the
sound so
world's
bad
best
now, does it?
prestidigitizers.
All right.
When you for the DM to decide what do you want?
I mean, this is a great.
Okay.
I'm like my degree in bullshit right now.
I'm gonna accelerate this to a couple hours. It's the evening.
Everyone's in the bathroom.
And everyone gets to the top, the main hull of the ship here, or not the hull, but the main deck of the ship. Everyone has their bowls, and they all take the scoop of the soup, and they all. Some of them are lucky; they get some pieces of shrimp. Some of them are not, and don't get any, and they start eating it, and it smells great.
Oh,
You know,
no.
they all like John loves it. And he loves the smell, and he eats it, and he's like, "Did you make this?
No.
Yeah.
Okay." Something's funny on this thing. Not funny, haha, like the jokey man over there. That's jokey soap. But funny like.
I
And
don't
he
have.
eats the entire thing all in one sitting, and he goes, "Yeah, breakfast will be better."
Yeah, I don't have the spices I'm used to. It will be better later.
While I'm eating, I'm like, hey John, what do you do with that prisoner down there?
Damn, that was brave.
Oh God damn it! And I
He
say,
was kind of loud, so I had to go over there and tell him to be quiet. But just curious.
I say,
literally,
sir.
everyone like shifts over to John. They look at John, and they look at
I'm
you,
staring at John.
and they say, and then John says,
Well, you just don't worry your head about that.
I'm not worried. Just curious.
Some people ask for passage. Some people get paid to give passage. That's this case. So, if you're on my boat, follow my rules.
Will do.
You just don't worry about a friend here, and everything will be called even. How's that?
Even? Sure. I was just curious. So he did you wrong?
Nope. Didn't do anyone wrong. Someone wants him.
Ah, someone's paying you a bounty.
You could call it a bounty.
Seems fair to me. Sorry to waste your time.
No waste.
Keep eating my food.
But
And I'll insight check the shit out of him.
this is now...
13.
Yeah, he's holding something back. Duh.
Just making sure. Just making
He's
sure.
not lying to you.
He's omitting the truth.
Just omitting a ton of stuff because he just hasn't, and it's very apparent that he hasn't told anyone on the ship.
Oh,
Me, okay. Okay.
I like that even better then.
And literally, when he says "you don't mind your head" kind of thing, all the Zopes, they just duck down and they just kind of keep doing. They keep eating. The fuss don't even bother. They might as well just snort and spit again because they don't give a shit.
Okay, can Althea be like, and then like tell him about the beautiful ball that we all went to, but like leave out all the bad details and like how it was amazing and our outfits were amazing and funny. And
Right.
hilarious.
You wanna play?
You play that shit, man.
Performance.
16.
16.
Yes.
You are able to play a very good something or other. Shanty, what are you playing?
Sure.
Yeah, Shanty.
Okay. You play. Do you want to sing or just play?
Just
Play.
So you play, and where would you like to be on the main deck here, or would you like to be on the?
We're eating in the main deck, right?
Yeah, but the main deck also has this top
Right.
part and this top part.
Hey, on the top.
Right here,
Yeah.
with the navigator, the person who is
Sure.
the quartermaster.
Is this now after dinner?
Yeah, it's like during dinner, after dinner. Everyone's really just kind of sitting around, and some people have taken their food elsewhere. So some people are playing cards, other people are singing and enjoying themselves, eating. Feel free to do what you'd like.
Okay, Althea starts a marinade because she is mortified that her food was terrible. This is not what she's accustomed to.
Give me a nature check or a skill check of some kind.
Okay. The purple guy's doing me dirty, but this guy's not doing me any better.
That was the first time that one was bad.
I know. It was the first time it was devastating. Well, not devastatingly bad, but pretty bad. Okay, nature 6.
6 for nature.
Just look at
Oh, God. It's just going to be salted meat.
I mean, it's a start.
God damn it, Althea.
It's a start. It might be good with something else with it.
Okay, steak, so maple syrup on top of that.
Great.
Perfect.
Bleh.
Can I go walk up to John?
They don't
Can
have
we eat?
Coca-Cola back then, otherwise I'd marinated in that.
All right. You're over to John.
Hey, John. Sorry to bother earlier, but I'm just really curious, man. He was just being loud, and I told him to be quiet, and he managed to be quiet. I think I scared him enough. I can be quite intimidating, but as soon as I opened that little, what's it called, little draper or whatever, I saw that man was naked. Why? I just find that kind of funny. He's just trying to humiliate him or something?
Look, I got strict orders. He can't wear anything except for the hay that gets stuck to his body. They said don't put any clothes on him.
Really?
Something about the tattoos. Something about the tattoos. I don't ask questions.
Are the tattoos kind of like yours or your brother's?
I didn't ask. Why ask? You might ruin the amount that you earn. You gotta earn every coin you can.
Well, you
when
brought
you
this
got a
man on
crew
your
as
ship.
big as I do.
You brought this man on your ship. I don't know. Thought it'd be interesting to know what you brought into your ship. Might be dangerous.
The man's down to the bottom. He's emaciated. He's tiny. The only thing he can do is cry and eat he barely eats.
Sir, I'm not very big myself, but I can put up quite a fight, even without weapons.
If you want to fight,
Leftover dinner, bring it to the poor fucking.
if you want to fight,
I'm not saying
you
I
can
want
fight
to
with any of the Zop.
I'm not saying I want to fight, but I'm saying if
you
I
want
was
to
the
fight
one,
me, that's gonna be a problem.
I'm not gonna fight you, sir. Just saying, just because a man is naked in a cage doesn't mean he's not dangerous.
Now I'm wondering, is the tiny emaciated man dangerous, or is the man standing in front of me, threatening me, more dangerous?
Sir, I'm not threatening, but I am dangerous.
How about you let me figure out the hard stuff, and you figure out the nails?
Here's Althea coming in, looking like she's deep in her cups. What are you guys talking about? She's not deep in her cups.
I'm guessing she walks in and me and this orc are just staring at each other right now.
What's going on here? That's one of my favorite two dudes.
Listen to these two dudes do their duty, do.
Ooh, I did the doo-doo. Well, sorry to waste your time, sir. Just a concerned traveler in your boat.
Ain't a waste. Ain't a concern. You and I can be good friends soon. Right now, let's just stick to our jobs. What you say, lad?
Well, I'll do my job.
All right. And you let me make the money for the crew.
Your crew.
Under the sea.
I'll let you go.
I'm glad you appreciate me, crew.
It's
Right
like.
All right. And that's when you hear ship, and you hear it from one of the fuss lady is on the top, and they look over and it's really dark, but they see on the rolling water here.
I have dark vision.
They
Does that
see
yeah.
they see a ship.
How many feet away?
Like 500 feet away.
Damn it. Okay.
They see like a ship real far away. They see basically they see it because there's a couple lanterns that are on the ship.
Good
they
man,
see the
John. We got a
lanterns
ship going inbound.
Should we douse our lanterns?
and one of the ladies comes down and whispers to John, and he says, "Stop. We'll ask them if they have any trade, and we'll keep sailing on. There's no bother." And he looks a bit nervous, and she goes back up to the rafters, up the ropes there, and yeah.
Do we notice that he gets nervous?
I was just talking to him. I'm
He's
guessing-
standing right in front of me.
I noticed, right? I mean, he went from angry at me to nervous.
Let's see.
I'm guessing.
Insights?
20 perception?
Let me see.
Or you want insight, you said?
Insight, yeah.
12.
15 insight.
15 insight. It's easy. This guy is very emotional. Like,
I kind of
I got 12
triggered him
on
a little.
insight.
yeah.
Can
I mean, anything above 10. This is pretty an easy one because this one,
I threw him off balance.
he's a guy who carries all of his emotions on his
Should we
face.
send him inspiration?
Uh,
I'm already playing.
you're pretty much giving everyone a type of inspiration right now.
You hear the tone change on my lute.
And he says, you could see his face kind of change. You very clearly see him emotionally change.
All right.
He says, "All right, everyone, to your casualness. Play cards, music, read books, talk. I don't care. Do something."
Mind if I stay with you if you talk to these gentlemen on this other boat?
"Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. You can negotiate. If you'd
I'll
like."
stand guard with you guys.
"Ooh, my new crew wants to be with me.
Yeah.
I should be so lucky.
Consider it backup.
All right. I got me fuss for the backup. Right, ladies?
No need to make a fuss.
Even Delron goes.
Everybody.
And
Everyone just
everyone in the
slipping around. Everyone just slipping around this whole time.
I ventured to think that they spit off the boat, but if you think it's more hilarious,
I just
to
assumed
spit
everyone's just
onto the
spitting
boat.
all over the deck.
Everyone's just
All
like
right.
slipping on the
Spit
boat.
shine
Yeah,
everywhere.
slipping around.
As the boat gets closer, and more of the guys they start kind of going about their own daily kind of casualness. They and they're some of them are trying to get down for sleep, and they would be right here in the navigator's quarters.
You do.
And the boat gets closer and closer and closer. You notice
Dark vision.
it's actually coming like straight on to this boat.
Guys,
Hey, John,
guys.
Might want to load up that cow puncher.
you see that trajectory, don't you?
Yep. Makes me nervous too. But
It's a lot of water out here to be coming straight at us.
Do we recognize any of the markings on the ship? Or does anybody?
roll. History, perception.
18 or 19.
24
Or no,
perception.
18 or 18.
18 or 18.
24 perception.
24.
Well, back to being normally bad for me.
So,
Perception.
24, and you beat 24?
Let's do passive 17.
Nope.
6.
Okay.
Oh, passive is like 13.
Okay. Nothing for Althea, unfortunately.
No.
But Delron does notice that their sails are pitch black, and there is no distinguishing features intentionally on them.
John, the sails are black and no features. This trouble? Should we get your men?
I'm good. What side of the ship is everything on?
Well, so the ship is coming from the right,
Okay.
basically.
Can I maneuver to the ropes on the top?
You want to swing up the ropes here?
Yep.
The nearest ropes bring you right up here.
To the top of the thing of the ship.
Oh,
though.
you wanted to go up to the...
Yeah.
There goes.
Yeah.
Ask if there's anyone that might be interested in the cargo of this ship.
John?
No
John,
one
or
knows
Letty.
about this cargo of the ship.
What about Letty?
Unless someone told them that there was some cargo on the
we
ship.
just learned of it when we came on the ship.
Well, we're
Yeah,
the
well,
cargo.
guess what? I just got some new passengers on my ship.
Yeah, we're the cargo we're worried about.
Yeah. We didn't know about your cargo until we got on here.
All of a sudden, you're smelling this putrefaction of a smell.
Say I
Go
go up high.
ship.
And it's
Up
and
high,
it's
okay.
Stinky ship.
just basically like
It's a cheese ship.
it
Fuck you, guy.
waves into your face like quickly.
14 nature.
It's nature. This smells like literally a decomposition
Death.
of hundreds of bodies all at one time.
I look up at Eori.
I go,
Stay up there. Get up there.
Okay,
Good,
get
good,
up
good.
there.
Alright,
I
get
get up
ready.
there.
Captain John, I think you're going to have to turn this ship.
I think you're gonna have to launch that cow puncher.
Line it up.
No, we're too angled.
Yeah.
That's why we need to turn the ship. Throw the
Okay,
anchor
call
down.
down, guys. I think we should prepare for something.
Captain
And-
John?
Soaps.
And John, he literally goes into the side of the mast there, and there is a
That's why I moved.
like a hammer on the side, and there is something that's inside of the mast, and he hits it, and it goes doom, and it like vibrates the entire ship,
Yeah.
and
I head
And-
up to the front of the ship.
and literally you hear ready, 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 ready from all of the guys.
Soap.
How many feet would you say this ship is away from us?
I would say
Don't do
it
that.
is 400 feet at this point.
Oh crap! Never mind.
And he basically, John basically says, "I'm gonna get on the gar. Everyone, be ready for a boarding." and he goes and he grabs his massive
The goth.
the massive gun that's on the front, and he turns it. And this thing doesn't look like it should turn. And he goes like that. It literally turns it to the side.
I'm gonna jump on the side of the deck next to him.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna be like, this thing can send people?
You're gonna board it without knowing what it is?
Well, we know it's a smelly ship.
He says, if you want, we could tie you to the front. It'll be a first.
I got it. And I pull out the dagger from the chain and unravel the chain and just wrap it around it.
So,
I hope it doesn't,
I'm going for a trip, guys.
I hope it doesn't rip your arm off.
As you wrap yourself to the front of this gun.
I mean, I just like a horse.
Yeah. And then that's when the side, because you guys are all facing right. Everyone's looking right. To the left of the boat, you feel a, like something hits the left of the boat.
Oh, shit.
Hard. And
I'm on the top.
that's
Me
when
and the girls
you
are at the
see,
top.
with a passive perception of like 16, 17,
17.
and you're at the top.
Like,
There is the corpse of a whale covered in critters, boiling with bile and decomposition. It literally rises from the bottom of the ocean and hits the side of your boat. The putrefaction that you're smelling is coming from the left.
I'm
it's
off the
coming
side
from
here
there.
too, right? I see this too because I'm on the.
Yeah.
Dark vision,
Literally, the
nobody.
only two people
It's
who don't
nighttime.
see it, you two initially.
What's
and then
that?
when it hits, you guys obviously go and look. And
Oh,
you
that's
see
what it
this
is.
whale fall.
I
that
let
is
go.
house above.
I let go of the chain and I'm like,
really-
John, I think we actually need to run.
I think we need to get that cage taken apart
You
and
don't
give
know
that
what's
whale
on
back
I
its
point down
bones.
to John so he can see it.
Okay, that's off the
And
script.
he goes,
Give the whale
says-
back its bones.
"What the hell is happening?"
I think we need to get the fuck out of here.
And he looks forward, and there is literally dudes in black, like holding their hands up, and they are like standing at the front of this ship, and they're like holding their hands up,
Weapons
not
in
in the
their
way that they're like surrender. They're
They
doing something
summoned it.
else.
Are they like signaling us, or do they
No,
have
they
weapons?
just summoned the damn whale.
Oh, they summoned the whale.
I get off the
They can
fucking
summon the whale.
I get off the fucking gun and I'm like, John, we need to get the fuck out of here and shoot those cannons now.
Let's get ready for
cannons.
business next week on Vicious Mockery.
No, well, fuck.
See you guys next week. Whale fall.
Whale fall.
Bye bye.